Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your love reading for the month of March. This is going to be an in-depth love reading where I pick up on what needs to be prioritized in your romantic situation to keep you on course and on track for your greater good. In this reading, also look forward to 3 exciting things in which I normally perform during my readings. First, that includes a soundtrack. Definitely take advantage of that. It's provided in the information below. If I resonate with your energy, definitely you'll get more from that. Also, charm casting at the end of this and a clear yes or no answer to a question maybe you've been pondering for a while or a question that comes up during this reading. Sagittarius, I'm ready to get into this romantic situation and help you stay on course for your greater good. Let's get right into it. All right, if anything, I advise you to at least listen to this first song of the reading, for it's the main energy of this reading, and it will give you something to do as I shuffle. Okay. Your first song is Lifeline by Bad Wolves. Okay, let's get into this. I feel defensive energy. I feel a lot of tension, a lot of buildup in your energy so far. Let's see from the romantic oracle what's going on. I'm asking that what needs to be prioritized in March in your romantic situation for Sagittarius to come out. Codependency is the first card to come out, and then calling in your soulmate, and then past life relationship. So that's possibly why this codependency is coming up. There's an issue in this codependency. There's an addiction that's affecting you and your romantic life, or affecting your romantic life. Let's get more. This is Messages of Love. Where did you? Yeah, children are extremely important to this energy. I've seen it twice so far. Time apart. Sagittarius, what else for March? This is your romantic situation. Intention and support. It looks like lean on your inner circle right now. Leaning on your inner circle right now is actually helping you during this time. So continue with that. That seems like it's significant in March. You are kind of vulnerable in some sense of your life right now. You are tapped in. Intuition is kind of on the forefront. You're seeing more and more. When you're asking for clarity, you're getting clearer every day is what I'm hearing. Intuition is definitely what I'm describing. You already know the answer you seek. Don't try to talk you out of your own knowing. You already know this. Time apart, some distance will help bring clarity. So definitely taking some time to kind of be able to recalibrate so you can kind of see clearly. The dust needs to settle. Looks like there's a lot of passionate energy. It's poofed up. It's you know, when you're scuba diving, you know, when you whoosh up the sand. My brain has officially fried for the day, but that's what I'm talking about. Just give it some time to settle. There's something that there's a lot of turbulence happening right now. Okay, Sagittarius, what else? Okay, Sagittarius, what else in this romantic situation? Wavy emotions. There's a lot of ups and downs. This is the turbulent energy that I was talking about. Black heart. That's probably because it seems someone has gone black. There's a secret admirer in this energy. I don't know if this energy doesn't have a outlet. It doesn't feed back. It's not real. It looks like this is what's causing your emotional turbulence. There's something, yeah, you need to let go of this secret admirer because it's making your emotions way too unstable to the point where it's causing a lot of inner turmoil, and your expression in the 3D world is really violent and or unstable. So definitely let's get into this and find out how we can get more clarity. Okay. Okay, I'm moving to the Celtic Cross. In this, I will find out what the heart of the matter is, what you need to let go of, what's happened just recently, what needs to be prioritized, what you represent. I feel like I pissed someone off, but I'm being truthful. What you have to look forward to in the near future, and an outcome to the situation. Alright, guys, you are welcome to skip the shuffling process. I have put timestamps below, but as you saw with the Oracle, I do channel as I receive the cards, so it's up to you to skip that process. But here we go. From the heart of the matter, Sagittarius, in March, in your romantic situation, the King of Wands in reverse. What's crossing Sagittarius? Yeah, something toxic is definitely starting to boil over to the point where it's causing a lot of instability. Romance, that's what it is. I picked up on it. You're putting too much into a black heart, into something that's not there. It doesn't exist. What's on top of Sagittarius's situation? Yeah, we know. The Page of Swords. Going somewhere. You have somewhere to go. You have so much to learn. You're in the learning stages of what's going on so far in your romantic situation, to the point where you're it's most important that you're open to learn. What's happened in the past is slow energy. The Page of Pentacles comes around. There's something that you're trying to... Oh, sorry. Here, I'm going to adjust. Okay. Something slow because it's so new. Because it's in the new stage, there's so much... waiting. There's so much doubt. There's so much wonder if this is going anywhere. And this is kind of the state that you have been in for a really long time. Maybe 6 months at the most, but I'm feeling 3 to 4 months in this energy. It looks like what you have to look forward to in the near future is the Ace of Pentacles, but it came out in the reverse. I'll verify that. What is below you? This is what you need to do or let go of, is the Eight of Cups. This is your bottom energy. This came out in the reverse. I'll verify that, but ultimately this is kind of figuring out whether or not you should walk away from something, whether or not it's worth, really worth walking away. What you represent in this reading is the Queen of Pentacles. You need structure. That's a fact. That's the only way you will thrive. What you are stepping into in the near future with an outside influence, or just stepping into, is judgment. It looks like you are being set free because some kind of reality check, because you followed your inner knowing, your flow. From this, I feel like your guardian angels, your spiritual team, they have kind of assisted you in finding your happiness and finding your stability and helping you get over this kind of disillusion in your situation. What you hope for in your future is the Nine of Cups, and what you fear at the same time is just that. And that card means happiness, joy, finding that joy within and looking for more. Ultimately, your outcome in this situation is the Ten of Swords in reverse. I'll verify this, but I will let you know. Ivan, is your good boy. At the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. It looks like you really need to kind of duck out of this. You need to get out of its way or avoid this. What's the word that was just given to me by Spirit? Yeah, you were hoping for something that isn't real with this Star in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Five of Cups in the upright position, putting emotions into something that doesn't exist. And the need to walk away is here. And it's almost like you're not walking away just because you have maybe this kind of over-romanticized image or fantasy or inside of your head that is, it's really again making you feel emotionally unstable. What needs to be prioritized here? I'm ready to actually take a look at no, I think I have it. I'm pretty sharp right now. It looks like in the heart of the matter, what needs to be prioritized is letting this kind of secret admirer, crush from a distance, or codependent energy when it comes to this kind of desire that really has never been solidified, but you're really emotionally attached to it and really emotionally involved. And because of this, it's making you emotionally unstable, because in the long run, it looks like this is not real. What you have been putting into and waiting to see if something happens in the past, you've really supported it in a way that if growth is supposed to happen, if it is the right seed in the right soil, growth should happen. And you've been sitting there waiting to see if this sprout would happen, and it looks like the passion was put out. There's something happened. There was no fire to be had. And because of this, it looks like you're having a hard time letting this go, or processing the fact that this isn't your release, this isn't your outlet, this isn't your way out. So because of this, you're truly trying to apply yourself. This is what's needed, at least. Apply yourself to creating a new path. How else can I get through this? Another way out of this? Ultimately, I can tell you the best way to start this, with the Eight of Cups being your bottom energy and it coming out in the reverse. No, it came out in the upright. It is time to walk away. And you know that. You have to walk away from this because it's burned up. There's nothing there. And ultimately, it's just sitting in this puddle of sitting water. It's just stagnant. It's getting worse and worse and more toxic every day. At this point, if anybody were to go next to this water, it would stink and it would be off-putting. It's clearly not right. It's clearly not clear. It's clearly something's not right. So I feel like you know this, and your brain has engaged, your thought, your creativity, at least you have engaged in creating a way out, creating something else. There has to be something else, because some of it made sense. Some of it was going somewhere. I wanted this to grow. Ultimately, in this, you're going to have a moment, kind of an epiphany moment, where you're set free, and you can kind of see this in the Judgment card, the way it looks. All of a sudden, this weighted energy that has been consuming you will have a chance to be set free. And this is coming by your, like I said earlier, by your spiritual team, your angels, your guides. Ask for their help. Be clear in your question. It's important to hear their answer, because there is the answer in that, and there is substance to this. What they are saying is valid. Ultimately, I feel like this will kind of slap you back into reality, and it will kind of set you free from this black heart. Whoever isn't open to this, the secret crush, whoever this is, that is clearly not, it's not mutual. Yeah, it will set you free. You can actually look forward to having that, knowing that it's not real. Finally, I know it's not real. Finally, I can move on, kind of dodge this bullet with the Seven of Swords, and continue with what I have on my path. I just have a little bit more learning to do. I need to not apply myself to things that are clearly not meant for me, and to the point where it gets to this danger zone, to this emotional instability. I need to catch these things before that happens. I need to not fool myself into that. Ultimately, what you fear in this situation is not being able to find your happiness again. This being your happiness. Because this doesn't exist, you won't be happy. But that's just a facade. That's not real. That is just downright not true. You have too much fire and too much potential, ultimately, in your energy. You will understand that once you get some distance from this energy and actually see what happens after the dust clears. It has never been mutual, and it never will be. And this is helping you get that clarity to get over it, move on, move around it. Your outcome to this situation in the near future, what you have to look forward to, is the Ace of Pentacles in the upright position. You actually have something to put into, and it's in the palm of your hands. You know exactly what to do and know exactly how to do it. It's about putting the effort again into something new, and this is what you have to look forward to. I suggest doing it because it will help you see, it will help you find answers, and you're more experienced this time, to the point that you can judge whether or not this is something you can take on, or whether or not it's right, because you are so experienced, because your outcome is the Ten of Swords. Understanding what it feels like to be through the ringer, having the worst kind of pain through your heart when it has to do with love. You have hit all of the nasty marks when it comes to that, to the point where you can mark every single aspect of this as an experience. And what do you get from an experience? A lesson. And what do you do with lessons? You learn from them. And what happens when you learn something? You actually grow. You actually get to apply these and overcome your last burden, your last whatever it was. You will, because you have the experience. That's your outcome. Okay, Sagittarius, let's next move to the charms. Thank you guys so much for liking this video. I really appreciate you guys and your support, especially when it comes to interacting with my videos. It really does show whether or not this is reciprocated. If you guys enjoyed watching, I would love to interact with you guys through comments. Tell me whether or not this resonates. What about it resonates? I love it. Okay, guys, charms. I'm gonna get one or two more. Okay. Something tropical. You want to be by the sea. So that's important. This will help you think and start creating in what it is that you want. It will actually give you opportunity in knowing, bottom line, I want to be next to the ocean. From this, what will happen? What will it be? Movement will happen. The ship is literally saying, I'm ready to move to the sea and start something new. And from this, you are protected. Understand, if this move happens, if you put into this and you invest in this, you will be protected, and it will be slow. It will be slow, but this will be real. This will be growth that you can rely on. This is structured movement that literally, it's a good investment, really good investment. You're so protected in this investment, in this move. You will you have grace. Listen to your guides and angels right now. I cannot tell you enough. There is something about your spiritual team that is literally involved in your energy, so close. They are like on top of you right now. So I don't know if you have a backache lately. Just tell them, just give you a little space. Have grace, and through this grace, you will have this sense of freedom, and you will finally take this leap towards joy, towards your happiness, towards your happily ever after. And this emotionally is possible. And that is what came out in the heart of this situation, the 10 of Cups. Family and happiness. You will find your family, and you will find your forever happily ever after. With whoever this is, you will have a boy and you will have a girl, and your house will be red and next to the river. Oh my God, with this song, you guys have to listen to the music. Seriously, every song has told a story in itself, and it has literally painted this picture. Besides my intuition, my guides, my angels, your guides, your angels, and the cards telling me everything, these songs are literally, I mean, if you wanted a map of how you are feeling and what you have to expect, here it is. Okay, yes or no, guys? As you know, as a psychic intuitive reader, I pick up on energy. This is how I read. From this, just know that energy is constantly shifting and changing. So could this answer. So don't live on it like it's life or death. It could change in a moment's time. Sagittarius in the romantic situation, yes or no? Yeah, stability. That's what you're... My answer is yes, but I feel like you changed your question halfway through. But my answer is yes to your question, to your official question. Okay, thank you guys so much for being a part of this reading. I look forward to seeing you in the future, especially if you subscribe to my channel. I'll see you later. Bye.